Okay, so now I'm going to look at another painful loss that I had. This is for the date April 7th again. I had a total loss of 6,550. It was broken down by these two trades. So I'd already analyzed this 1775 loss. Now this particular video is to analyze my 4,087, which is actually my biggest recorded or realized loss. Now, I do not like to be in the habit of just keeping losses running. I do not, but to be transparent, this loss was, this was actually an accidental loss, but I have in the past had losses where I've kept it running just so that I don't end up with a realized loss, and eventually it did get into a profit, but that's really a bad habit to maintain, because if you do it once and you get I guess scot-free, you tend to do it again, which is really bad. So 4087, that's a big one. Now I have some notes here and I want to read it too as well. The Trump announcement was scheduled at 8 p.m., which I knew of. However, I still decided to take the risk of keeping my position past the 5 p.m. end of day, which proved to be catastrophic. The market opened gap up and my position stop loss got triggered. I know from my experience that it is better not to take positions when you don't know the outcome. If I had taken a buy position at that time, I would have captured at least 200 points and a $10,000 profit. I need to get better at choosing the right side and to protect my losses and capital. And that's really true, because if I was to go and look into my screenshots, I want to look at the 1 hour time frame. This is the 1 hour. So if you notice, there was the 200-day moving average below and it was kind of bouncing around it. I thought for a second that this would actually break through. So that's why I took a shot. I was like, it's gonna fall, I'm gonna take a shot. And little did I know is that it would actually spike up so much. But lessons learned. So what was I trying to do? I was trying to take a trade when there was no real direction. It didn't meet an exhaustion pattern. It didn't meet like any pattern, a right side of the V pattern. It didn't actually just kind of like go to the moving average and then bounce back. Nothing, and I still took it. So that was actually my biggest mistake. So now, if I was to analyze this trade and give it, I was trying to aim for a breakout. Was it a breakout though? No, I was trying to aim for, I don't know what I was trying to aim for. It was such a horrible trade, because let me just try going maybe on the top here and see if I could see any pattern. Okay, so it touched the 200-day moving average here. It touched the 200-day moving average, and I guess my attempt was that, oh, it's gonna hold and bounce down, which it did once, and then that's it. So if I was to try and tell, I guess this would be a pullback trade. Yeah,